Well, good evening, darlings. Happy Tuesday. Happy Tuesday. I hope you had a wonderful Thanksgiving holiday. This is April Mason, your number one femininity and dating coach for the successful woman and the fellas too, because you guys stay over here and we really appreciate you and your feedback and the fact that you're learning what it takes to be with an asset woman because we choose our fellas a little bit differently, and I appreciate you guys for tuning in. I know it's early tonight. You see, I'm in my pajamas. I don't feel good, so I'm turning in a little early. But I know I had to do this review, and this is my final review on the show. So I just actually watched it. I didn't watch it on Saturday, so I just actually watched it. As you can tell, I'm really not interested. But I wanted to give my final feedback on the show. Um, Before I call it quits. And hey, y'all, I see you. Hey, Kendra and Alicia, how y'all doing? Some of y'all, I get my newbies say it take you too long to get to the point. Well, I have to acknowledge all of my wonderful supporters out there who don't have to support, but they do. We live in a microwave society, and everybody wants everything in 60 seconds or less, but you're not retaining anything. So if I'm talking too long for you, you can fast forward or you can keep moving. Pick your choice. It's called social media. You can choose to be social and you can choose not to be social. Okay? So, as I said, I don't feel well today. So, I'm turning in early, put on my pajamas, and just I did watch Ready to Love. And so, this is what I have. First and foremost, it goes back to what I've always taught you, ladies. It goes back to what I've taught you, and that is to have options. You know, to have options. Okay? And so off the rip, Tiffany says with her friends, I chose Alex from the jump. You shouldn't have chose Alex from the jump because Alex had not proven anything to you to determine if he should be chosen. Hello, somebody. You guys are there, looking at the tall, dark, and handsome. I get it. He okay looking man, but she is 40 something years old, and we should not be choosing anyone based upon that alone. Okay? We shouldn't be feeling. Oh, thank you guys for the prayers. Yeah, I don't feel good, so I'm just gonna chill out over the next couple days. But I'll be fine. I'll be all right. But I appreciate y'all for the love and concern. But that was one issue number one. She chose a man that had not chosen her. You never choose a man that has not shown you that he has chosen you. Never, ever, ever. If you don't remember nothing else I say, stop giving away your exclusivity. Stop giving away your heart and your emotions to people who have not proven or shown you that they actually deserve them. Alex hasn't shown that based upon what they show us on the show. Now, I know they do text and whatnot and call and talk to each other, but she said she hadn't seen him in a little while. So that means he has things to do and you're not as, important. We're my VIPers. For those of you that are in our VIP Academy, what is our motto? What have I taught you? One, two, three. Repeat. We do not entertain men who are not eager to see us and hesitant to leave us. When a man is eager to see you, baby, you don't have to worry about why he's not texting you, why he's not asking you out, why you haven't seen him in a week. And all you don't ever have to ask those questions when a man is eager to see you and hesitant to leave you. He's not going to let a week go by without actually talking to you. Even if something's going on in his life, he'll send a text or say, "Hey, babe, I got some things going on. I'll be MIA for a minute." Okay, but he's not going to just leave you hanging when he is, number one, when he's ready, and number two, when he is eager to see you and hesitant to leave you, and with three, when he's emotionally available. Okay? So if you're dealing with wondering why he's not making no plans and doing all these things with you, he's not eager enough. There my VIPers go. Y'all know what it is. That if you're wondering why the ladies in the VIP Academy are going on dates and they've raised their standard and they're trying to, they're doing better things, it's because they know Miss Mason has taught we do not entertain men that are not eager to see us or hesitant to leave us. And so let me clarify those that think that means thirsty. No, A man that is eager to see you will reach out to you. He will make plans with you. He will show you that I am interested. So all you see these VIP ladies, uh, posting the quote, that's what they live by. And it takes a lot of frustration away. It helps you determine if this is someone you want to give your energy to. It helps you decide who you're going to choose based upon the effort that they're putting in. So when Tiffany said off the rip, I chose Alex, wrong move, sis. That's why she was caught in her feelings, why he wasn't returning her text or not calling back and all of that. That's because she didn't have more options than Alex. Okay? You say, how to become a VIP? You can go to teachmehowtodate.com. I will make sure that I post it for you right here. But the website is teachmehowtodate.com. That's what we teach. That's what the ladies learn. And we got testimonials and all that on the website. But I wanted to reiterate that. Yes, Tanya Webb, she said, we know how to lean back and match their energy. Absolutely. And they don't always like when you match their energy. And I always tell a man that doesn't like when I match his energy, I said, baby, I'm just mirroring you. If you don't like the reflection that you're getting, it's because of what you're giving me. So I'm never going to give you more than what you're giving me. So you can't be mad at that. There's a whole lot of other basic women that will do that. But VIPers, we're not basic women. Asset women, we're not basic women. So we don't do that. And you can always tell the type of woman that a man is accustomed to dealing with based upon how he tries you. And the same thing, fellas. Based upon certain things that a woman is accustomed to doing and getting away with, she'll try you. But you will always, ladies, be able to tell. Because when you have the question, why would he do that? Because other women that came before you allowed it. That's what it is. Can you say, you're the truth, April? Thank you so much. These ladies, this is lessons learned, and I have some strong male figures in my life. And I have quite a bit of life experience being married and divorced on both sides and currently dating. So it starts with how you feel about you. You have no problem cutting anyone off that does not meet your standard and they're feeding you the crumbs. If you are taking the crumbs, it's because they're used to giving crumbs to other women and it's been okay. But as an asset woman, you should be choosing the men in your life versus allowing someone to just merely sit around and like you a piece of cotton and they choose you. So the reason why this is my final review is because the show has us women looking desperate and thirsty. Okay? And the women are not dating the women are not dating the other men. So what's happening is these men on the show will go out with these women, have a good time. They might not see them for a week, but in that week she's using her imagination and creating this fairy tale, creating this life and what she can see and all of these things with this man, causing her to create pseudo feelings and emotions, meaning fake emotions and feelings for someone that has only shown you a glimpse. Okay? Women, we are used to doing that. You know? Uh, and you got to stop doing that because no one has proven that they deserve your choice. Okay? Someone said you need to talk to me one on one. If you need to talk to me one on one. I love my girlfriend. I will pay you to come minister to her. I need you. But what you can do, Curtis, if you have if you have an iPhone, get the Magnify app and you can call me and you bill per minute, but you can call me directly and I personally answer the phone. So if you have an iPhone, the Android app comes out soon. But for iPhone users, if you have a situation and you need my advice or you want to give a little guidance to help you navigate through some things, I'll post the link below for iPhone users and you can call me Monday through Saturday. April Mason answers the phone herself. So you will be billed by the minute, but if you believe that I can help you get to where you need to be, I promise you the conversation will be well worth it. So, anywho, so that's the first thing I noticed on the show is that she said she chose him. Number two is I noticed that Angel had not seen Alex in over a week, and she said, but I've developed feelings for this man. How? You haven't seen him in a week. How? The issue is the show is called Ready to Love. When the men first initially got on the show, they gravitated to the women that they naturally had chemistry and that connection with, right? But the show forces them to not focus on the woman that they had the initial connection with and forces them to go out on dates with other women. So as soon as Tiffany and Alex had an issue, now all of a sudden, no hating ass Rita, yes, that's what I called her, is now a contender with Alex, but only because she said, well, I let people call me whenever they want to, whenever they feel like it. But this is coming from a woman who allowed her man to have a side chick and be screwing a side chick. So she don't count. Her opinion don't really count. So she only said that to hate on Tiffany to get Alex's attention, not realizing, as Tommy said, she is a rebound. Because ain't nobody really feeling Rita like that. Rita is the one that's just sticking around. So a woman that cannot let a man go who goes in and out of her life every 3 months, but yet she hears another woman say, he hasn't been communicating and I really ain't feeling that. She used that as ammo to get in good with him. That means to me, baby, you did not have anything authentic, genuine, natural, or a draw to you outside of throwing some shade. Okay? So that says a lot about you. So what she did was use information that she heard to try to build a connection with Alex. But Alex actually he really likes Tiffany. So he should have just stuck with Tiffany from the beginning. So the show is called Ready to Love, but the mistake that they're making, in my opinion, in the show is the women they were gravitating toward naturally, which is what our natural instincts are and what we naturally do. They forced them to go explore a bunch of options. That's what we have a problem with. Because there's so many options, nobody will make a decision. Okay? It's like going to the shoe store and trying on a whole bunch of pair of shoes, but you don't ever walk out with a pair. Okay? So that's what I'm seeing on the show. Ashley said something. She said, I'm really feeling Alex, and I'm trying not to, go in the fantasy world. There's no reason to go in the fantasy world with Alex. Because guess what? He's still dating multiple women. You need to still be dating multiple men. Until somebody steps up and claims you, you should not be creating no fantasy, no fairy tale, no wedding, no family, no kids, and nothing with nobody. Period. Now, you can explore, okay, I wonder how it would be being in a relationship. Can I see myself with somebody like this for the long term? Yeah, you can do that. Okay? But when you start going way deep all up in it, all you're doing is creating pseudo emotions and feeling for a person that does not have those or have not displayed that they have the same thing for you. One thing I do agree with Tiffany on, and I found myself in the dating world saying this, is when she sat down with Alex, she said, you created an expectation. So Alex said, well, if I said I was going to call you in 30 minutes and I don't, don't be micromanaging me. How about just don't say I'm going to call you back in 30 minutes? Okay? Here's the thing, fellas. If you don't hear nothing else I say, hear this. When you first meet a woman and you're trying to woo us and your good morning text, good night text, calling us regularly and all of those things, what you're doing is setting a pattern for what we should expect from you because we have nothing else to go on. So when you step outside of your pattern, it throws us off because it's like, wait a minute, that's a little different. But you set up her expectation by what you do. So when he said to the fellas, well, I might have wanted to get back to her, but I didn't have time. I did this and I did that. Okay, I get that. But at the same time, don't set up an expectation. And you won't have to worry about that. And also, ladies, although a man is creating a pattern, but he hasn't chose you, you should be dating other men. So then when one shows you that he's not what he say he is, or he's not as consistent as he's tried to prove himself to be, you got some arsenal of men that are vying for your attention. I don't know why we've gotten out of that to where if this show is a perfect example, and I said this last week, this show shows why I say date multiple men at a time until someone steps up and shows you and proves to you that he deserves to be in your life. And of course, it's reciprocal. You're showing him who you are. But the women are not dating multiple men, and they're getting stuck on these men, these three on the show. And who said those three are your best candidates? Who said those three are the best for you? Who said those three are your purpose mate? So yes, you're on the show, but guess what April Mason would have been doing if she was one of them women on the show? She would have continued to date men outside of that, okay? Because what it does is it puts the women in a, as they say, trick bag, because the men have multiple women to choose from where they don't. They get fixated on one, and now it's, this is the guy that I want. And it brings out the cattiness, women arguing over men. But if you understand that men chase and women choose, you start operating differently. You start letting people go that do not fit the standard that you set for your life. And when I say standard, I'm not talking about money. I'm not talking about material things. I'm talking about when you do the work and self-esteem and confidence work and healing your past and your traumas and all those things. And you say, you know what? I've worked too doggone hard to accept anybody giving me anything less. I've had to send men on their way because what they had in their arsenal was for cubic zirconias. I'm a diamond. So you can't give me the same stuff. So every time, one in particular, he kept coming at me. He said, what I got to do? I'm like, you have to up who you are, because based upon what you're trying to give me out of your Santa Claus bag, hunty, this is all you've been having. This is all you've had to do. And so you wonder, April, why did you walk away? Why you don't call me no more? Because you don't have anything in your arsenal, darling, that is of value. Because you're used to dealing with them zirconias, them conias. And that's okay. They're okay with accepting you, calling them once a week and having dinner. They're okay with being your confidant, asking them for advice, and when stuff go on in your life, you call them. But yet you have no emotional investment. You can take them out to dinner, take them on trips. That's cool. A man with money, and I've taught you guys this before. If you're a woman that's accustomed to dealing with a man with money, him spending money on you don't mean nothing, because he has money. What them emotions doing though? What that mental doing though? What them traumas and what that heart got? What that do? Okay. So with that, him spending money on you and taking you places mean nothing when men are accustomed to doing that. So don't think he like you just because he spent some money on you. Okay. Especially if he's a man of means. Don't mean nothing. That's what they do. They spend money, and they spend it very well. Okay? So, watching this show is, hey, Miss Carter, I'm just saying, girl, what that heart do, though. Just saying. So, watching this show, it proves everything that I've been teaching you guys over the years that I've been talking about this. That women give away their exclusivity before a man has stepped to the plate and asked for their hand, as well as women get attached quickly to one man, which they're making their ideal, when they don't have other options. And the show is proving exactly that. The men are exploring, and see, check this out. Tommy is challenging the men to grow. Well, you got to be honest. You got to tell the truth. Ain't nobody on the show challenging the women to value. I promise you, second season, they need your girl on the show. They need your girl on the show to coach the women. Because when the men go into the man cave, Tommy's feeding them. You got to be honest. So these men are growing on the backs of these women. Okay? These men are growing on and elevating from an emotional standpoint on the backs of these women, and they don't have any type of benefit. Ashley, what you say? My final review? Yeah, my final review because I can't watch the show no more. I tried it, y'all. I tried it, but I can't because it's not it's not edifying, in my opinion, to women. Melissa, I got to get in the VIP group. Yes, you got to get in the VIP group. We just planned our trip. Every quarter we do something. So in February, Teaching Me How to Date VIP Academy, we just planned our trip. We're going to Vegas the last weekend in February. And in July, we're going to Essence. So in order to be a part of that, you got to be a part of our VIP Academy. So it's not just we don't just do things online. I'm building a sisterhood. I'm building a community. We going to each other's weddings. Like it's that kind of sisterhood. It's the kind of sisterhood when one of our girls in the group is on a date and she go to the bathroom and she said, "Oh my God, I need somebody to get me out the date." We respond in the group. What's your phone number so we can call you? You got the sick baby. Something wrong with the dog. Some grandma needs your help. That's the kind of bond and sisterhood that we've created in the Teach Me How to Date VIP Academy. We don't play no games. Girl, what you need? Where you at? Who we need to come pick up? Are you in the neighborhood? And some of our VIP Academy ladies who are in Atlanta with me, I talk about my dating inside of the group. And I'll be like, y'all, look, what you need us to do? You need us to come swoop you up? You need us to come get you? So that's what we've created, and have created a environment for women to be open about everything. Yes, Miss Carter, smoke signals, man down. Yes, that's what we do. No, I'm not sending you the info, Kenya. Go to teachmehowtodate.com. There it is. You sign up right there. Teachmehowtodate.com. Exactly how it's spelled. And I'll make sure I post it on this video as well. So that's what we do. We teach women to have self-esteem, and a majority of the women, I would say at least 90% of the women that join, we have about close to 300 women in there, had a problem dating multiple men until they start realizing you keep getting your feelings hurt because you're choosing somebody that has not one proven that he deserves you, and you're fantasizing. Archie says, and we hang out too. Yes, I saw y'all pictures. Several of the girls that are ladies that are in Dallas, they hung out this weekend. So friendships are being made. I enjoy it. I like teaching and Teach Me How to Date VIP Academy. Okay, so it's just a wonderful environment. And if you have an issue with the whole dating mode, more than one, that was one of our biggest issues, and I had to almost beat it in everybody's head. Nope, nope, nope. Give me your hand, so I'm gonna pop your hand. Don't be getting caught up on this man, and he has not proven anything to you. So sometimes we can want something so bad, and we get caught up in. You get tired of dating. You do get discouraged, you know, and you get tired of having to start over. You get tired of having to feel like you know, win. I get it. I get it. Oh, thank you, Archie. She said you've created something special, April. Thank you so much. That my goal was to help as many women as I possibly could because we keep giving away our value. You know, we keep giving it away. Miss Carter said, "Yes, I was a repeat offender. Yeah, we all been a repeat repeat offender of not dating more than one and meeting somebody today. And Lord, we planning the wedding. Girl, he like a latte. I like a latte. He got an extra shot of macchiato, and I'm gonna get it. And I got an extra shot, and all of a sudden, that's my husband. Mm-mm. It's only when self love. So even though we talk dating, I teach self love. And when your self love and you elevate, I promise you, you see things differently. Your pool of men always will get smaller, though. I will tell you that. It will get smaller because you see who you really are. And you see that a lot of these men are used to dealing with cubic zirconias. So the only thing that they have in their arsenal is fake jewels, okay? So even if you wanted something more out of them, they can't give it to you because women have lowered the freaking standard to be able to accept them little crystal looking little rocks, them little fake rocks, okay? So because women have lowered the standard, it makes it different or it makes it challenging for asset women sometimes to meet someone who is actually ready for what he says. Because we meet a lot of men that say, I want this kind of woman, but they have not done their work to be able to handle an asset woman. And if you don't know what an asset woman is, I don't know if you have my if you haven't ordered your asset woman nutritional value sweatshirt and t-shirt, actually the price goes up tomorrow. It was on sale all last week and we gave you a really great deal, but it goes up. But on the shirt it says asset woman nutritional facts: 100% feminine, 100% wise, 100% classy, 100% resourceful, 100% sensual, 100% resilient, 100% interdependent. And so you have to ask yourself, if I'm all of these things, would I accept sitting around waiting on a man to choose me? Or would I become the best woman that I need to be for myself first and commit to me, commit to my growth, commit to getting some help if I need it? Then and only then when I meet someone that can appreciate me. It says, so leaning back means not doing the pursuing, allowing a man to do it. It means that and a whole lot more. A whole lot more. Because just because you lean back doesn't mean you don't reciprocate. And a lot of women go from one extreme to the next. I let him do all the pursuing, but you don't reciprocate. So it's a combination of a lot of different things. And that's what we teach over there. I have another academy coming, ladies. And can I tell y'all the secret? I've been working on it. That's why I haven't been doing a lot in the I'm an Asset Women's Network, because number one, we changed the name from Asset Women's Network to Asset Women Unlimited because there's so many things I wanted to put under there. And we have another membership site coming for the woman that wants to learn what it means to be an asset. It's called Asset Elevation VIP Academy. And what this is going to be about is for the woman who says, I'm not quite ready to date yet, but I need to know how I can become a better woman for me first, what it means to be an asset woman. So I'll give you more information. You got to stay tuned. But for you guys, we have over 6,500 women in the in the I'm an Asset Women's Network. And the reason I've been so quiet is because I've been working on behind the scenes asset elevation. And why I be asking y'all all of them poll questions and what do you guys come to the group for and all that? It's because I had to serve you better by offering you what it is that you actually need. So for those that aren't ready to date, I do have the Asset Elevation VIP Academy coming. Okay? Archie says, your manifest course is the bomb. I'm getting the femininity course too as my Christmas gift. Thank you so much, girl. That's the best. Honestly, that's the best course I've ever created was Manifest. And I got about 12 of them out there. But Manifest, I enjoyed that one to the fullest, teaching that. So that's why I've been a little quiet. And you guys notice I haven't been going live a lot is because I've been working on the Asset Elevation VIP Academy. Okay? And I just believe that in order for women to understand what it means to be an asset woman, they have to be taught. And the only way that I can do it is not just right here on this platform. I need to be in your face, like I'm in their face in the VI, and Teach Me How to Date. I need to be more intimate and more hands-on, with you. I need to show you how to reignite that feminine energy and how to turn down that masculine. And I need to show you, the importance of being a feminine CEO of your life and getting your money right. I need to show you those things because a lot of women are going after a relationship, but they haven't become an asset woman yet. And so you keep attracting the same type of guys. And it's like, because you don't know who you are just yet. But I've been working on something behind the scenes. So stay tuned. So that's all I have for that review. I will not be doing any more reviews on Ready to Love because a guy is out here looking thirsty. And it's proven everything that I've been teaching over the last couple of years. Date more than one man. Stop giving away your exclusivity. And stop fantasizing or choosing someone that has not proven their worth to you. And once again, when I say proving your worth, I do know women have something to do as well too. So she reciprocates what you give. Okay? She reciprocates. So with that, the show is a thumbs down for me. I don't like that the men have a coach and the men are getting help becoming better men on the backs of these women. I don't like that. So I would love, even though I said I'd give it a thumbs down for season 1, well, you can give it a thumbs up for season 2 if you put April Mason on the show to help these women navigate through this whole process. Because Tommy is really schooling these men, but nobody is schooling these women at all. Okay? So love y'all. Mwah. Have a great night. I will post the link to join a VIP Academy to teach me how to date, and I will keep you guys posted on the Asset Elevation VIP Academy. It's going to be really good, and I think you ladies are going to like it. Love y'all.